As President Trump's supporters gather tonight in Toledo, vocal opponents are calling for peace amid the tension with Iran.
Take a look at some live pictures from a rally happening right now in downtown Detroit. And this is all happening as a Michigan congresswoman introduced legislation today to limit the president's powers. Let's bring in Rod Maloney, who's been to multiple events today, including the one going on at Southgate. And Rod, you spoke today to Representative Alyssa Slotkin.
Yeah, I did. We got off the phone about an hour ago, and essentially she was chosen by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi because of her expertise in the region, in the Shia militia movement that she dealt with as a CIA officer. And she doesn't necessarily want to limit powers, but just wants to remind the president of what he's supposed to be doing. And as you can see, we have rallies all over town trying to say the same thing.
In line with the Constitution, if the president is going to take us to war with Iran, then he needs to come back to Congress to get authorization of military force.
The congresswoman from Holly believes, though, essentially redundant to the 1973 War Powers Act. This version is absolutely necessary.
It's putting down a marker to remind everybody that if this either ends up happening to us or he wants to get into a war, if he changes his position, he'll have to come back.
This morning, Vice President Mike Pence appeared on the Today Show to make the Trump administration's case that war is not only not its intent, at this point, it's unlikely.
Where we stand today is the most dangerous terrorist in the world is gone, and no American casualties, and Iran is standing down.
Unconvinced were a number of local religious leaders severely criticizing President Trump. Leader of the Islamic House of Wisdom in Dearborn Heights is Imam Muhammad Ali Elahi.
And announced not only the end of military attack and operation, but also the end of economic war and stopping this murdering machine.
We condemn the United States' dangerous aggression towards Iran, including the assassination of General Soleimani and the deployment of additional troops to the region. We urge the administration to step back from the brink of war.
Now, they're supposed to be voting on this resolution this afternoon in the House. It's likely to pass, but the president and some of the congressional Republicans have decried it, saying essentially that it's not even really binding, that it's more like a press release than anything else. Back to you.
Right. And Rod, I would wonder if the same thing is happening in the Senate, but is the Senate even taking up a similar resolution?
Well, they are. Representative Tim Kaine, the former vice presidential candidate, brought it up in the Senate, but it has a rockier road there because the Democrats don't have the majority there, and so we'll have to wait and see. But even if the Senate passes it, it will not get to the president.
Right. Certainly not. All right. Rod, thanks.